Hello everybody, this is St. Charles. It is Sunday, the 9th of February 2025. Today we're just going to run through some long-term reversal plays. And the first one I'm going to start off with is ALL, ticker code Atlantic Lithium. And for me, this one here has been, it's had a couple of waves higher. This is absolutely fantastic. So you can see there we've sort of risen up there, then we've had a big corrective move, cleared out the stale bulls, and then we've had another stellar rise up to sort of 68 pence level, and now we've had a bigger fall down to this blue box zone there. So hopefully we're looking for a rise up again. So for me, this one here, I've got a potential long-term target there of 75.6 to 93.7 pence. So, if they can drop the right news, get your research right, there could be massive rewards on offer. Now, if I just clear that off there, for me, this one here, it's got a market cap of 83 million. And a key here really is that it's got good daily volume. So there's a lot of trading going on each day. So that means that we can get in and out easily. If there's low volumes, that means that, if you made your purchase, you might not be able to get out, or the money makers are going to pull your pants down in order for you to exit, which isn't a great sign. So for me, that's pretty good. That's a great sign. And so then what we need to do is do some research before we consider making an entry. So we've got a blue box reversal box down here at 13.58 to 3 pence. I don't think we're going to get to 3 pence. So I've got a blue box within a blue box at sort of 9p area, which is tagged, which is a great sign. The bulls have stepped in, so that's looking really good. But for me, if the last time I sort of looked at this one was back in September 2022, and it had a NPV of $1.33 billion post-tax and a life of mine EBITDA of $248 million per annum. So that's really good, isn't it? If that comes to fruition, then this market cap here of 83 million that we're sitting at today looks rather silly. If we work that out, the market cap on a pro rata, we're probably talking over $500 million, which again, that looks really silly, doesn't it? Versus $248 million per annum EBITDA. But that's where now you need to do some research. And where would I start doing research? Well, in fact, if I just cover this off first, my initial target there is going to be 18.58 to 20.6. But this is sort of long-term play. Put in your long-term pot and hopefully hit this 75.6 to 93.7. So if I just go to Atlantic Lithium's website, this is where I'd start off. So that's atlanticlithium.com.au. I'm going to the investor center. I'm looking for initial point of call for me would be reports and presentations. So click on that. And as you can see here, it's got the Ghana Stock Exchange prospectus back in April 24 and the latest annual report. I'm going to ignore that for now. For me, click on the investor presentation there. So this is the latest one's in November 2024. And just have a flick through, see what the project's all about, see what the finance is about, and hopefully on there it's going to include whatever news is due. That would be the first point of call. So that for me. And then where I go from there, I would then look at the London Stock Exchange website. So that's londonstockexchange.com. And if we go to there, we can just do a search here and put in the ticker code, so ALL. And we got there Atlantic Lithium. So click on that. And here it's got all sorts of information about the share price. It's got the chart. Just click down there, latest trades. And then here it's got equity research. So SP Angel have done a research on that. You can click on that. It gives you all the different reports there. And then the more important bit is the RNS report. So this is the market information. So it's done recently. There's a response to press speculation. There's cash activities, a resignation of non-executive director. So you need to read all this information. Look, TR1 notification, so somebody's either increased or decreased their holdings. So all worth a look. And obviously then media and checking out, what other investors are saying on X or the London Stock Exchange, ADFN, and see what's happening with that one. So that's Atlantic Lithium. The next one I'm going to do is ECOR. And if we just go down to this one, again, this one here has got a market cap of 154 million. It's got good daily volumes again, so that's great. We can get in and out without any problems. The market makers are going to pull the pants down when we try to exit, if we wanted to exit earlier. And it's in a blue box reversal zone here at 76.1 to 50.7, so that's a really good sign. And previously we've had some good rises, from here. If I just get that up, so we've had this brilliant rise here. We've had a couple of waves lower, and I'm expecting, another wave higher at some stage. When that is, I don't know. But for me, that would be my target there for a sort of a medium-term hold at 226 to 271 pence. That's an awful lot of bags from the 63 pence level we're at today. But we need to do our research. So let's just have a look here. If we go to their website, cora-resources.com, and go to their investor relations. I'm going to go down to results, reports and presentations. If I click on that, unfortunately, there isn't a investor presentation. So that isn't very good, is it? So, that we need to look at their news and media, or again, have a look on YouTube, wherever it is, and see what their latest investor presentation is, or media report. And again, next point of call again will be back to London Stock Exchange and have a look at the recent RNS report. So that is ECOR. Looks pretty good to me as a sort of a medium term hold, but again, need to do your research to make sure that the news due and there's nothing there bad that's caused all this decline in recent months. There you go. Next one I'm going to do is XTR. And this one here, again, this is in a really good, strong reversal zone, but it is down to, it could be a zero. So, one to be cautious about. But again, this one's market cap 4 million. So it's not exactly the biggest market cap out there. So it's going to be much higher risk. Don't stake the house on it. It's only got 480,000 shares traded in a day at 0.5 pence. This is not a massive amount of daily volume, so you're going to find it pretty hard if you've got big money in there to get in and out. However, as we can see from here, we've had an absolutely stellar rise. We've had a 1, 2 and a monster 3 there, going up to 9 pence from around today's level. So, this can move fast if you get it right. So that's gone down to sort of back to where it was. And, hopefully we're going to target this 9.02 pence to 11 pence. But we need to see what, is on offer. See what news is going to be due. And again, start off, have a look at the company website. Go and have a look at the RNS reports and view whatever media you can before making a decision. So it's another one, it'd be great to talk to these CEOs and see exactly, what's going on behind closed doors and what news may propel these higher. ATM is going to be my next one. It's going to be my last one for today. Again, this one's got a market cap of 33 million. It's got good daily volumes and it's had an absolutely stellar couple of rises there. So, sort of had a 1, 2 and a 3 rise, and we've had a 1, 2, 3 decline. So we got rid of the stale bulls. And for me, we've gone there from 1.3 pence all the way up to nearly 10 pence. So, lots of bags there, isn't it? But it's fallen back down. We're roughly to where we were, back in sort of March 2020. But hopefully that the fortunes can turn and we can start a way up. And my sort of long-term target or medium-term target on this one would be sort of 10.95 to 13.2 pence. So potentially a lot of bags on offer there, but you need to do your research. So, Andorra Mining, we need to look at the website, have a look at the investor presentation, look at the RNS reports. A good idea just to see what the sentiment is with investors. Have a look on X, have a look on LSE, ADVFN. Although there can be a few, sort of nut jobs on there who's, just there, just wasting everybody's time. But, can just get a bit of a gist for what's going on before making your investment decision. There you go. That's me for this Sunday. Have a great weekend all. See you again soon.